Hey guys, welcome to Kids Cooks. So the idea behind all of these recipes is that they're so simple, whether you're a kid like me or a big kid like my mom. Now remember, all of these recipes are healthy and gluten-free. Now, before you start, you're going to want to wash your hands so that way you don't get any germs in your food. And hit pause if you haven't already. Okay, so as you may see, my hair's up in a ponytail. The reason why is because, especially if you have long hair, you want to put it up in a ponytail so that way none of your hair gets in your food. You know, you don't want all that yucky stuff in there. It's gross. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh yeah, I'm going to make chocolate chip cookies. Yeah. And so the first thing you're going to need is you're going to take out some of your measuring cups and what are the ingredients? Did I not say the ingredients?
Not yet. Go ahead.
The ingredients are stevia, almond flour, salt, an egg. Oh, where's the egg? An egg. Coconut oil, honey, vanilla extract, and chocolate chip cookies. Oh, did I say baking soda?
You did now.
Oh, okay, yeah, baking soda too. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to want to take your measuring cups and you're going to put them back together. And you're going to want to take your 1/2 cup and you're going to take your almond flour.
And how much almond flour are they going to be using total?
1.5 C.
1.5 cups, right?
1.5 cups.
So how many times do you have to use that if it's half of a cup?
3. Unless you want to do a double bake, because then you use 6.
So explain how to level a cup.
So how you can level a cup is one, you can just shake it. As you can
You want the whole thing to be full, right?
Yes, you don't want to have really that much, so you can just shake it until it's level. Another thing you can do is get some, take your stirry thingamabob, and
Julia, is that a full half a cup? Show them what a partial half a cup. Never mind.
And then you're going to take some, and then you're going to take your stirry thingamabob.
Spatula,
And you're going to smooth it out, like so. And make sure that you want to always seal up your things so that way it doesn't get, what's the word?
stale.
Stale and disgusting. Next, you're going to take some of your teaspoons and you're going to find 1/4 of a teaspoon and you're going to get out your baking soda.
So most people might have smaller boxes of baking soda.
And then you're just going to shake it to make sure it's level. And then you're just going to put that in there. And then you're going to put it back and make sure that it's sealed. Next, you're going to get out, you're also going to use your 1/4 of a teaspoon again. And you're going to open up a salt now. Get some salt and do 1/4 of a teaspoon. Now, if you have a thing of salt like this, you know, as a towel, yeah, then you're just going to open it with a big hole. You're going to take your 1/4 teaspoon, you're going to stick it in there, grab some salt, and then you're going to push it up to the top so that way you make sure that it's level. You're going to put that in there.
What if they don't have a container with a top like that?
Now, if you don't have a container with a top like that, I don't know.
So they could pour it into a smaller bowl and then scoop it out.
So you can pour some of your salt into a smaller bowl and then take your 1/4 teaspoon and get it and kind of level it with your finger or with your spatula. So, that's what to do is next you're going to take your egg, you're going to
On the counter.
crack it on the counter, and then just gonna. Whoop. Now, if shells get in there, you're going to want to make sure to take them out. Next, you're going to get your coconut oil. Now, make sure that your coconut oil is melted. So you're going to open it
That's
up.
the one that doesn't want to open.
So next, you're going to take your coconut oil, and you want to make sure that it's melted. So then you're going to take your big tablespoon, which should be this guy, and you're going to do 2 of these, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're going to do 2 of these.
The recipe will be linked in the description below, right?
The recipe will be linked in the description below. Now, you want to be pretty careful, and if you're worried that some extra will spill, then you could just do it over a smaller bowl to make sure that you have an exact measurement, but it takes up more time, so don't worry.
Thank you.
Then I would suggest stirring. Stir up. And it's okay, so the egg is not really cooperating, but you just kind of want to, if you got big chunks, you just kind of want to beat it. Beat it, just beat it. So then you want to stir really well, and if any almond flour is on the top, you just want to scrape it off. You really want to get a good stir. Now if you're afraid because there's some loose almond flour, some chunks, it's going to be fine. So now
You want to mash it.
you want to mash it. Can I start over, Mama?
No.
So you want to mash it like this. So next, you just want to scrape some of that off. And then you're going to get your honey. Now, because I have some problem with the honey, I'm going to bring in my assistant cook in here, and she's going to help me. Now, you're going to want to take your tablespoon, and you're going to want to...
Let me do it so you can scrape it out.
Mhm.
You're going to do 3 tablespoons of honey.
You're going to do 3 tablespoons of honey. Now, this honey is pretty weird honey because it has not been... What has it not been?
It's not weird.
Yeah, but it's a different kind of honey. Like, it still has the seeds and stuff. And
No, Julia, it's just
okay,
natural
and
honey.
just take your honey, and you're going to put 3 big tablespoons of honey.
Or if it doesn't want to pour.
And if it doesn't want to pour, because it's pretty hard, you're just going to want to stick it in there, level it with the top. And since, she did that, she's going to take our spatula, because it's pretty in there, and she's just going to scrape it out. Next, you're going to get your vanilla extract, and you're going, that stinks. You're going
How much vanilla extract?
You're going
Half
to
a
take
teaspoon?
1.
Yeah, I have honey on that. Half a teaspoon. Here you go.
1/2 a teaspoon of vanilla extract.
There you go.
I got want to say you can't have too much vanilla, so I always add a little extra.
You're fine.
And then you're just going to give it a good mix. Just get it all mixed up real good before we add in the really delicious part. And can you guess what that really delicious part is? The chocolate chip cookies. Now, sometimes what we do is we put some chocolate chip cookies in here and we add a little bit of nuts. But I'm not going to do that today. So you're going to take 1/2 a cup and you're just going to pour some of your chocolate chips in here. And pour it in. Now, if you love chocolate chips, another way you can do it is just randomly pour until you feel like, oh, that's a good amount. Alright, so then you're going to stir it. Real good. Now, since you
So just a quick thing to mention, you should probably, well, some people don't like tasting dough because there's raw eggs in here, but we've really never had a problem. So what you might want to do at this point is taste the dough and see if it's sweet enough, because that 3 tablespoons of honey might not be sweet enough if you're used to something a lot sweeter. If it's not sweet enough, then you might want to add some additional stevia. I think it's good.
Now when you're happy with your dough, since you've been preheating your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit before this video, so you're just going to want to get a pan, put aluminum foil on, and then you're going to want to get
Just cooking spray.
some cooking spray. We have cooking but I've never done this before.
I'll do it.
My mom's gonna do it since I've never done it before. I was never allowed to. So there are 2 ways of doing this. Making sure your hands are clean. You're just going to put some in your hands, and you're going to kind of want to toss it like this, and then kind of flatten it until you're happy with how big it is. Now these cookies are going to kind of rise-ish. They're going to get some bigger. But another way you can do it is, where is it there? You can take an ice cream scooper, the thing, and you can just get some of that dough. And then you can just lay it on. Now if you want to be sanitary about it, you can take your spatula and you can just press. Yeah. Oop. Although it does get stuck. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm just going to do it my way. Now, you might have noticed her meowing, but this is our assistant chef. She's our mini chef. She's a cat in other ways. So you want to kind of get into the shape that you like. You know, we do circle, but you don't want to lay them too close, but you don't want to lay them too far apart. So just right. Okay. Now, the cool thing about this way is you can make cool pancakes. But I'm just going to do some steps. Now, you're just going to keep doing this. I mean, don't worry. We're going to fast forward. So if you have a little extra dough, as you can see, we do, what you can do is just pile it into one pile. And as you can see, some of them are a little small. So I'm just going to take some, and I'm just going to kind of pack it in here. So that way it's about the same size. So you want to use all of your dough, unless you're that person who loves cookies and cookie dough, like me. But
is there enough to just make an extra cookie, Julia?
Yes.
So if you have enough to make an extra cookie, couldn't you just make another cookie instead of adding to the other ones?
Why not? There are a lot of small ones in here.
But it's an alternative, right?
I want to add some free chocolate chips to some that don't have that much. Sure thing to do. You have that feeling, yeah. As long as you love chips. Chocolate chips. Everyone loves chips. Possibly. So right.
So because your hands are dirty, I'll
She's
grab
going
this.
to put it into the oven. Now you want to be pretty careful since it's already preheated and it's going to be 350 degrees Fahrenheit in there. So, and then you're going to set it for,
I think it's 10 to 15.
you're going to set it to 10 to 15 minutes. And then when they're ready and the alarm goes off, what you're going to do is you're going to let them cool for 5 minutes. So while they're cooking, I'm going to wash my hands. The alarm just went off, so now we're going to take them out and let them cool. Now, if you're one of our younger fans, I suggest having an adult help you.
No.
minutes, and then we're going to see how they taste. So our 5 minutes are up, and as you can see, they are cool and ready to eat. So just dig on into your healthy and gluten-free cookies. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you later on Cooking Kids. Bye!